Hello everybody and welcome to a special or darker purpose. It's special because you get to hear me drive myself insane. Now, for this play of Our Darker Purpose, the second I hit this enter button and go to the first floor, I am not allowed to talk in anything but rhyme. If you really don't like hearing Dr. Seuss for the next 30 to an hour minutes, you might want to do something about that. But maybe you want to see if I get stumped and I'm going to mess up at some point in time. Maybe. So, the way that's going to work is I'm going to have to do the easiest of rhymes, which is rhyming the last word with the last word that I say, okay? This is like, hoard, cord. I'll say a line and I'll end with something, and I'll say a line that has to rhyme with that something. Alright? That's how we're going to do this. Let me get myself ready. Hand me a drink. This is going to be nuts. Oh. On a side note, before I get into this, the last episode of The Wolf Among Us is coming out on Tuesday. If it comes out at Tuesday at midnight, I shall be playing it and putting it up before I go to work. I'm getting glared at, but I don't care. You'll be up for it.
No, I don't care about...
You're worried?
Talk offline.
We will. Are we ready for the hilarity to ensue? Ready? And we go. So first we go on to floor 1. We all know the drill. It'll be over and done. We're going to take 2,666 types of juice, just because the plus 4 hit points is too good to lose. Haha! Floor 1's the same. Too many globes and not enough men. Ow!
That didn't rhyme.
I'm not done yet. You should wait. Cluck like a hen. We'll take the vaccine vial and roll on our way, and hopefully not get hit again in this play. Oh shoot! Oh yay! With ducking I missed. almost a painfully. Oh, did I kiss? No, don't go! I really hate all these Tesla coils. One, because you can't go behind them in foils. Your efforts to dodge, your efforts to live. For a thesaurus, what I wouldn't give. There really are more enemies than I would have thought. But enough to level up, I think not.
What about the coins? You missed 2.
I know I missed 2. I'll go back for you. These electrical sparks don't hit their marks, they hit the spaces around them. However, I think that's William the Windswept. If only my shots no Tim. He confounds them. Ah, no. Too much running. Too much roll. Ooh, a rose. However, quite droll. The Broogs are the ones who use the most weapons. And because of that, they're for more experienced veterans, I guess.
I have the sword! If you want me to pull it up.
Hush! It's frothy, I know. And down he shall go. Dodging the fire and dodging left, dodging right. Ow! He hit me! Fuck my life.
Why am I?
Shh! It sounded like it did, so hush up and let me control this small little kid. I can say things that sound the same, I'm pretty sure, but English was not my choice du jour. So Seuss I'm not. That's all I've got. On to floor 2.
More chaos to ensue?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Shouldn't I be?
I got an A! Hip hip hooray. No matter which way to the cafeteria we go, I might as well take 2 big, you know, for more to show. These cafeteria slimes have no affinity. They just jump around and get... Ah! Did I win it? Yay! Shotgun Pete, as we call him still. The trash can that fires more than one piece of tilt. No. Most difficult thing is thinking and dodge of words that rhyme from my brain, which is hodgepodge. Ooh, Mephi's wickedness. Hooray, I would say. If it weren't for all the credits I have already. Oh, I'm also in test version, so we shall see if the Cauldron not 1 but 2 experience gives to me. He didn't do it last time that I saw someone play. But then again, they aren't on the test version. On their library, does it say.
I'm saying a bunch.
However, we are very happy for them to have beaten the fort. It was quite a chore, but now they can go more into the school that they were not let because of Goneril and those 5 buildings yet. So thinking of this when you're not playing the game was a lot more simple in my little brain. But when you're trying to roll and go up and go down and make sure your shoots go left, right, and down. And did that just go through his legs? I think that's what I saw. I shaved that bubbler's pubes. If he had them, of course. Ah! The screams don't count. Don't you dare say they do, or else I'll go cry somewhere. Boo-hoo. This was too big, right? That's what I recall. Then I might as well look through each room, through it all.
You regretting the choice?
Not at all. With my voice, I continue to move. I continue to roll. A single bubble guy in a room. What a troll. Another stipulation that I forgot to say is that I can't stop talking for too long and delay. If I do, then I fail, and that's just that. Although I may have already be done with that, because I just rhymed that with that. But then again, no one's perfect, and my English not great in my head, because seriously, is this time for debate? I'm not going to look and try and excuse my poor grammar ways. Not for the likes of yous. I'm sure even Seuss had his moments of block, and then he thought up some gibbledygook, and that was a word, and you couldn't say it was not. He put it in his book, and you probably read them a lot. Forward, let's go. Cauldron Ho? Yay! It is the Cauldron of yesterday's, with his Death Blossom attack that I dodge easily. You go up and down and dodge all the knives, and did a slime spawn on me just like a surprise. Thanks to the rose, he exploded right then, and I didn't take any damage. Hop, skip, and die then. Oh, Cauldron, my Cauldron. Ramus Scarlet, you're not. Your Danmaku's easier to dodge. By a lot. So let's kill the second. That's my focus right now. To see if the experience shows up and how. Hip hip hooray, oh glorious day. Experience exploded from that cauldron, I say. And now, yesterdayers, you're all alone. It's time you went down. What a cheap way to get home. It spawned right on the cauldron, is what I'd like to say, but I didn't really see it. It might be below it. It may. But thankfully, his hitbox is non-existent. Stand on him with the rose, and damage is persistent. Experienced enough to hit level 4. We'll complete this level and go down to the next floor. We'll go to the sensitive one for a faster recourse, and through this way. Mouse, stop that. I say. Hasteland or Cabinet, both are pretty good. But for right now, it's Hasteland. For movement, I should. Because no E do I have, and none have I gotten. Until the next special leader I've fought. He'll drop one. The best one. And then I'll just sigh. Because this game does things that because this game likes to do things that make people cry. Oh no! How did I know it would be you? Maybe because out of all of the 2 leaders that Woundwarts can have, you are 3. And the 4th one is just big guy who chases me. So 3 out of 4 is the number I choose. The Hudson Duster, Old Smoky, or Tabola will use. And look, it is an E item. However, I'm glad because it's not one with a cooldown. It's the one that I had. The Hand of the Bloodfather, which makes this floor nothing. as everything dies in one shot. But the boss is something. Hit. Doubling the sensitive with Bloodfather's hand. It is by far one of the strongest items in this darker land. So chase me around, you big galoot. Open the coins and watch me shoot. Hit into the corner with you, I say, and now that you've helped me, you'll be on your way. Two, 4, 6, and 8. 6, 8, and 9. 9 little coins. Well, that was just fine. But more crit do I need, and more crit I shall have. You bastard! How dare you deny my
demand?
Yes. I don't need help.
Yes, you do.
Shh. You're spoiling the illusion. That I'm actually really quick on my feet. Oh, an archivist exists upon this floor. I didn't see him. No, not through any of those doors. But now that I've seen him, a chase I shall give. Hopefully an item is stored where he lives. I'd rather not have coins, but rather himself. Hooray! Again, I'm answered. And a steak for my health. Oh no! Not this room, is what I would cry if that was not normal and was a red guy, who drags you into spikes and towards the center each time he hits. One of the most annoying room setups. That's what it is. Candelabra shining bright in the darkness of this cafeteria in this forever night, it would seem. Can you not take the hints that I give and leave me alone so that I may live? So we're to the dorm, and the fort is here. Hopefully, even while rhyming, I can clear. Though the fort's given me some trouble in the past, it would not be the first time, and it won't be the last. Oh, cabinet of clothes, I hate you so much still. You temporarily stop me, and that's not a thrill. Although also this cloud that chases me around is not the greatest thing I have in this that I have found. But Edgewood's Hall Pass, help me please, even if you've been nerfed for medallion abuses. Chairs still take the count of 2 to fall. If their fire rate improves, I'll let you know all. Another red. What were the chances? 75% if you remember my before answers. Couldn't think of one that time, so I lost. I start over! Chances doesn't rhyme with answers. How dare you, you piece of shit. Oh god, what do I want? So whatever time it is right now, I lost then. Let's start up again. You know what I hate? These hands from nowhere. Whose are they? Why so long? And what are they doing there? So many questions left unanswered. Is it for mystery? Or has no one...
Hunter?
Yeah. Thank you. Would have been embarrassing to lose so quick. Especially after I just had one little nip. Now I can abuse the amulet once per room. So, there it is there. And now it's their due. If anything, I hope I find no multiple shots. Losing my life faster, not helpful a lot. Having 6 chalk is too much for my taste. 5 is alright. And 9, well, that's a waste. I believe the highest I've gotten before was 10 when I was very stingy. But that's not then. But this is not then. Those hands remind me of Majora's Mask when I played in the Town of the Clocks, in one of the toilets, in the toilet of the inn where you stayed. When the hand would reach up and ask for some paper and give you a heart if you gave it. However, thinking back, that's not really my favorite. So the first thing to do, fire up, up, and away. Stop bouncing off walls. That's all I must say. Once again, the bouncy castle, it thwarts me so much. Why are you rubber sometimes to my touch? I'm taking a beating. I'm taking one bad. With all these bullets firing, it's hard to think of what I had to say about this place with everything on the way. Thank you, Relativity Sweetener. You saved the day. Items I had that I forgot. I will not. I'm sure that the next time I don't have you, I'll miss you a lot. That's it. That's enough. To the chalk dust with you. Hopefully down past the S. Woohoo! Why so bouncy are you, fort? What buildings and geometry do you contort to send my shots ricocheting far and wide? Escher's compass I don't have. Inside. No, I don't. I just checked. And now you're at the O to summon forth Goneril. That great big hoe. Once again, for a second, I had forgot that time slows down when a drink I have a lot. I should remember so easily that that's an item I acquired recently. If you thought it was hard to concentrate before, try rhyming then and see how good you do more. No. If I wanted to now, I could farm the Goneril for coins because right now she does nil. However, I also have a rose, much more to my woes. Woundwards are wealthy or leaderless or gluttons. Which of these shall I choose? Which one of these buttons? Of course I'll go wealthy. I'm looking for coins. They heal me. And are easier bosses. So the choices I had between them or the dorms. It's no second thought. Cafeterias are the norms. My head really hurts. Has it been about 30? I'm pretty sure those are the minutes I've gone. And this is quite a way to move so long. To remember to push space and left and right and rhyme all the time during a fight.
I don't know when you started this, unfortunately, so I can't say.
Why always you red-green farting fiend? You're too many places that I've always have seen. And 2 of you in a row! This is too much! Eat chalk dust. So now I'm confused, and it wore off at the second that I pushed the wrong direction, right into unpleasant chalk dust in my face. I hate you, confusion. You are the bane of all this confusion, I guess. They can't all be winners, they can't all be grand. So I'll just use some chalk, and right here I shall stand. How did it miss you? How did you live? You should have died like the others with the chalk I did give. Let's open the chest and use gangs from the east. And student treaty, yuck. I care not for it in the least. We're just going to go, and what is it the few who are frozen and cold? And hey, that was cheating, you. Ow, I say, as I try to stand close, seeing if I can abuse that which I use the most. That rose right now. If I can just stand close enough and see if it goes off as planned. Unfortunately, no, and here is a maze. The few has seen many better days. Its mazes are nothing. They're pretty dang quick. If it fired off faster, then we'd be in the thick. However, it gives you more than enough time to get through the maze if you make a mistake once, maybe twice in a daze. Oh yeah, that's right, you have yet to see your new bosses you've unlocked for Chapter 2. But not 3. Chapter 3 bosses only exist past floor 7, which makes me kind of pissed, actually. Spooky and scary, to haunted we go. Hopefully I can dodge some things that they throw. Holy crap, right away it comes at me out of the gate. Once again, I must reiterate how much I hate it when they fire so quick. And I haven't even thought to look. of where to stick. My landings and my landings and rolls, and you're laughing so much. Is it that interesting to watch me clutch it out?
Yes.
I'm glad I amuse you. It's what I live for, to hear you laugh. I'd like to hear it some more. However, these Shadow Dropper are being annoying. And now there's a special one. How could you? Too much fire, too many shots. Is he shooting faster? That's what it looked like for a lot. Look at his speed at the rate he does shoot. The fire flies quickly from that there brute. Why don't you destroy the cabinet too, oh poltergeist? I would definitely love you. But no, the clothes they continue to leave. And in my distress, I must roll and deceive. Hopefully Milton shall fire his shots into the trousers of those pants chasing my yachts. The Betterbug Collection! Much to my glee, I shall leave this room and level up, you shall see. Boo to this level. Boo to this choice. There's only one that I could actually voice an opinion on right now. Of that I would want. And that's the Capulet code for the tokens I'll flaunt. Hip hip hooray, Toulouse Toulouse, Bunsen burners mine today. I'm still alive! Are you impressed? I sure am. I wouldn't have guessed. I'd make it this far, not doing this. I should have died about floors 5 or 6. Although this is 6, so there's still a chance. If I can't avoid these poltergeist dance, or these hands, or these shocks there flying my way. Again, electricity does too much, I say. It and fire are very OP. Especially for how many of the Capulets use these. And there is Ice. Are you the social chair? Utensil Whisperer, he lives up there. I like the social chair better, though. It's always funny to see him go up and down upon his door, which isn't a chair. So why is he called it that much more? Many enemies are surprising, and my shots are very unwisely going through the middles and the feet of their prey. Maybe it's just me or this patch today. Up and stay. To explode, you shall go. If he's up when it's 0, then boom! What a show. The Virtuoso, thank my stars. Oh no, I'm out of chalk bars. I can't destroy the chair this time. I have to live with it. I can't destroy the chair today. I have to live with it in my way, blocking my shots and stopping my attacks. This will take a little longer, but I'm confident I'll win it all back. Looking at it from another angle, the Virtuoso is the best person for me to tangle with while I am talking in verse, because of course he shall accompany me, although it's the worst. The sweetener is my greatest ally, to stop the way his chair does fly, to slow him down and make my shots count. Especially with the potato battery out, or Sindar's time key, which I cannot use while holding on to this hand that I choose. The 4 is next to Reagan's best. I have no chalk. I've used it abundantly, which against Reagan would have been lovely, but I'll just have to rely on my wits and my aim, which means we might be coming to the end of this game. For if you have watched and observed me in the past, you know that there's one thing, and that has always last. That Reagan is the stick by which you are judged. If you can't defeat her, then, well, fudge. The rest of the game is probably not in your reach. And is it just me, or does an item's certain effect not actually mean what it says? The heck. With a 5% chance of instant death, it looks more like 700 damage is what I get. 700's enough to kill some things, I think, but not these right now, as you've seen. I've shot them once or twice, and they still exist. Well, hopefully they don't persist. Though Milton is here again, it's time for his dues to be paid in full. Oh, well, that time he lose. 2,460 points hit. I guess I'm seeing things. I'm just being a weird git. Flowers, flowers everywhere. How they harm us so. If only in the terrace is where they stayed to grow. However, they might also find their way to someone's home. So let's just go fight Reagan and see if we can win alone. I have some things to help me out. The rose is 1, the place at 2, the hand is 3, and that's all except me. The last thing that I have, I guess, would be the sweetener. 2 shots. What a jest. Too much fire, too much ice. Lightning next. Oh, pattern-wise. Is it just me, or does she seem not to fire lightning as mean? We slow her down and get around and take pot shots which miss as they resound. We shall face tank her and sit in her way. Hopefully the damage we do outdoes hers any day. However, I'm also losing 1 hit. Every time I shoot and the miss I get. Here comes more fire. I'll dodge in the center. Did she just move faster? What the hell am I getting her? Get her! She did for a second. You saw it. Review. If you rewind this video, you'll see what I did too. She moved really fast for a second or three, and everything sped up except me. I'm dingling-donging, I'm one hit left, and there I go. My face in the cleft. So Reagan showed me that I can't rhyme and play. But oh well, that's alright, I had a fun day. I hope you did too. And I hope you stayed through it all. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye! I don't care that that didn't rhyme.